grab the book for a second. In case I need, let's see. First, I was very glad that you gave us an introduction to the book. It helped us to set the stage a little bit rather than coming right out and starting, which it's fine to come out and just go like this and start in the middle. But it was nice because this isn't something that we usually have as some of our speeches. So it sort of set us up and prepared us for what was happening. It doesn't matter that I gave some objectives beforehand and that Larissa read or John read an introduction. That helped set the stage. One of the things that my background is writing for children, and it's specifically writing picture books. Usually when I give evaluations, my focus is on the writing because that's what I know best. But on this, you didn't write it. And yet it's still part of my background, which makes it a little bit interesting, but a little different for me. So one of the things I like to do is, or I notice, is that the thing that people do the best seems to also be the focus where I notice you can have the most improvement, and where I tend to focus on you can improve the most, or let me explain. I thought the best part was what you did with your voice. I was fascinated that you made the attempt because if I were doing this, I might be a little afraid to. I'm standing up in front of a bunch of people and maybe I feel a little silly, or, even though I'm not being silly, or it's embarrassing and I don't know why. But I was really impressed that you made this attempt and that you did all of these different voices. That was great. Now, how was your interpretation on those voices? You had a little man and his mother. And let's look at the picture of this for a moment. Look at the difference in these. They're opposites. Remember, the little man was like a counterpart for Snickety. He's got his little tie on. He's got suspenders. The mother is the pirate. Do we even need to say anything more? Both of them had a little squeaky voice. And maybe Julie's better for this. But I think a squeaky voice is a tightening of the throat. And I could feel this tightening. And that felt perfect for this little accountant man. He was just getting smaller with this little squeaky voice. His mother is out here. She's gregarious. Pardon me. That woman doesn't hold back. And I felt with a little squeaky voice. While great, and then a great effort at doing voices, didn't fit her gregarious personality. It was the opposite of what I expected from her. And maybe he was squeaky if they were genetically related. I don't know. But I thought that that particular voice, it was perfect for the man. But I wanted to see a completely different voice, and I didn't know if squeakiness was just because that's how we do a woman's voice, maybe. Because I was thinking, the lady sounds like a librarian. And when I pictured, there's a bun in her head, and I knew that wasn't her because it already said that his mother's a pirate, not a librarian. So that was the thing I thought was the most off-putting for me, was just the voice didn't match the personality. The other thing I thought you could maybe do, remember, a speech isn't just about how we stand out here and talk to you. It's not even all about our body language. Wear a red scarf if that was what she was wearing. Take one piece of her outfit that was vibrant and just wear it as part of your speech. A prop doesn't always have to be something you stand around and use and throw out or hang up here. It could just be something you don't ever mention, but we could all see it. And a red scarf, if that's, or she's wearing a green cap, a big red bow in the back, very noticeable it would be. It was great. Thank you.